Hello, petrol heads! Today we're talking about a car that's close to my heart, a little pocket rocket that's taken on the world and won, the Daihatsu Terios. Born in 1997, this plucky SUV had big shoes to fill, replacing the much-loved F300 Rocky. Talk about pressure. But trust me, the Terios was more than up to the challenge. It was clear from the get-go that this wasn't just a rebadged Rocky. This was something new, something special. The design was fresh, with those big, chunky wheels and that high-riding stance that just screamed adventure. It was like a miniature Land Rover, ready to tackle the Serengeti. Okay, maybe not the Serengeti, but you get the idea. It was a proper go-anywhere, do-anything kind of car, and it was brilliant. Now, the first-generation Terios came in two flavors, the standard Terios and the Terios Kid, which was later renamed the Terios Lucia. The Kid, as you might have guessed, was the smaller, cuter sibling. It was like the Mini of the SUV world. Don't let the size fool you, though. This thing was still incredibly capable. Under the hood, the Terios packed a punchy little engine. We're talking a 1.3-litre four-cylinder that churned out a respectable amount of power. It wasn't going to set any speed records, but it was more than enough to get you around town or even tackle a muddy track or two. Plus, it was surprisingly fuel-efficient, which was a bonus. The Terios wasn't just content with conquering Japan. Oh no, this little SUV had global ambitions. It spread its wings and took flight, landing in markets all over the world. They say a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, and the Terios proved that. In Indonesia, it was known as the Taruna. The Japanese market got the Toyota Kami, a slightly more refined version of the Terios. And in Malaysia, it became the Perodua Kembara, a car that became a national icon. Each of these variants was tailored to its specific market, but they all shared the same DNA, that go-anywhere spirit, that rugged reliability, that undeniable Terios charm. It was a car that resonated with people from all walks of life, from city slickers to countryside adventurers. In 2006, the Terios was back, bolder and better than ever. The second generation was a complete overhaul, with a new chassis, a new engine, and a new look that was more modern and sophisticated. This wasn't just a facelift, this was a full-blown transformation. One of the biggest changes was the move to a rear-wheel drive platform, which gave the Terios even more off-road prowess. It was like it had been hitting the gym, bulking up, and getting ready to tackle some serious terrain. And the best part, it still retained its compact size, making it just as easy to maneuver around town. Section 5, long and strong, the Terios stretches out. Now, the second-generation Terios also saw the introduction of a long wheelbase version specifically for the Indonesian market. This thing was massive, like a Terios limousine. Okay, maybe not that big, but it was noticeably larger than the standard model, offering more space for passengers and luggage. It was the perfect vehicle for large families or anyone who needed that extra bit of room. Plus, it came with all the bells and whistles, like a sunroof, leather seats, and a premium sound system. It was clear that Daihatsu was listening to its customers, giving them what they wanted. A practical, affordable, and stylish SUV that could handle anything. Section 6, South American Adventure, conquering new terrain. The Terios' adventures weren't limited to Asia. This little explorer had its sights set on South America. And let me tell you, it took the continent by storm. From the Andes Mountains to the Amazon rainforest, the Terios proved its mettle, conquering everything in its path. It was the perfect vehicle for the region's diverse terrain, offering a winning combination of off-road capability, fuel efficiency, and affordability. People loved its go-anywhere attitude and its rugged dependability. The Terios became synonymous with adventure, a trusty companion for exploring the wilds of South America. Section 7. Engines of change, powering the dream. Over the years, the Terios has seen its fair share of engine options. From the initial 1.3-litre power plant to larger 1.5-litre and even 1.8-litre engines, Daihatsu has continually refined and improved the Terios' performance. And let's not forget the transition from rear-wheel drive to four-wheel drive options, a testament to the Terios' off-road capabilities. Whether you're navigating city streets or tackling challenging off-road trails, there's a Terios engine and drivetrain configuration to suit your needs. Section 8. third generation, a legacy continues. In 2017, the third generation of the Terios burst onto the scene, continuing the legacy of its predecessors. This time around, it was all about refinement and modernization. The design was sharper, the interior was more upmarket, and the technology was cutting edge. But despite all the upgrades, one thing remained constant: the Terios' adventurous spirit. It was still that same capable, go-anywhere SUV that people had come to know and love, just with a more modern twist. It was clear that Daihatsu wasn't resting on its laurels. They were constantly striving to improve and innovate, ensuring that the Terios remained at the forefront of the compact SUV market. Section 9, Making Dreams Come True, the Terios legacy. So there you have it, the Daihatsu Terios, a small SUV with a big heart and an even bigger impact on the automotive world. From its humble beginnings as a successor to the Rocky to its global domination, the Terios has consistently exceeded expectations. It's a car that embodies the spirit of adventure, offering a unique blend of practicality, affordability, and capability. And let's not forget its name, which means making dreams come true. For countless people around the world, the Terios has done just that. It's enabled families to explore new horizons, businesses to reach new customers, and adventurers to reach new heights. The Terios is a testament to the power of dreaming big, proving that sometimes the smallest of cars can leave the biggest of marks.